A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler...
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity. Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting. Nevertheless, the building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang.
Only sufficiently large pieces of plastrite, or Adepti Sigils, serve as a means of integrating. Although these three items are I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. You may ask me anything. And
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some insight
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priced. Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings.
No. We better move quickly, or this...
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This...
so you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertain...
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you. Then we'll never be short of Mora ever.
Of course. But the construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House... I have other business to attend to now. Remember, this is a race against...
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, first we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh?
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. As it happens, we have some...
No, I don't...
Don't be like that. Hey, why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Well, will you? Don't worry. We're not bad guys.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white.
So what? She's loaded.
I've already told you. If you still can't...
Come on, man. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay?
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Then seen you at kiosk. How could you afford to be so...
Master warned me not to lay a hand on... But here we are. Perhaps...
Boss, I'm telling you.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she...
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith?
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent...
No, don't.
ShtsNG.
ShtsNG?
My name.
Oh, so your name's ShtsNG.
I've heard about you two before. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing...
You can't do that. This is Lila Harbor.
laws. No,
Really? So,
that would be my stomach growling.
she's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you... Then of course you're still hungry.
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usual...
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. After all, you can't... Psst. Do you think ShtsNG might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adept... Where does she fit in with the other Adepti, though?
Are you here to buy some herbs?
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order.
Thank you.
She's...
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance.
So, how can you chow down on these and barely touch the rest? If Paimon had enough more...
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only... Sampling each dish in order to appreciate...
Return to the mountain!
Enough about me.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot, and now we're
I see.
Yep! Were you interested in the contest?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like...
Wow! But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bet...
I am not sure whether or to what extent. We simply need to
Veto!
Really? But I hear that competition...
Look, we want to win this competition. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Baiju? What are you...
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing.
Huh? How can a lady...
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is...
No, we've got other stuff to do.
Ah, the variety of plostrite you... As far as the records show, virtually all
Okay then, let's go ask... Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome.
Master SÄNG.
Oh? Why do I detect an...
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recent... Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you...
I see. Have someone sort the...
Oh, how wonderful.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please...
Understood, Master SÄNG.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today.
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of...
Oh, I see. So you've entered...
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some sunset vermilionite. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and...
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated.
But without any sunset vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some sunset vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that...
That's great! But wouldn't it be a little, you know...
You needn't worry. As far as I...
Open-minded. I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask...
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right, then.
There's something about this young lady Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very...
Okay, we will be. be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there? The Sealy got to here and then disappeared.
Let's make haste.
What? Weren't we at a... Oh. So,
I believe, with any luck, the sunset Vermilionite.
really? Let Look, it's... And now that Paimon takes a closer look,
These are not real clouds. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters. Transfiguration! Obey! Ring cutter! Take your true form! Unleash! Manifest! Obey! My will embodied! Transfiguration!
Chia! Xia!
Mind be purged, world be saved. Manifest! Unleash!
Xia! Ra! Chia! Ha! Him! Xia! Ra! Xia! Ra! Xia! Ra! Xia! Him!
Take your true form!
Ta! Ha! Ra! Xia! Xia! Ra! Ra! Xia! Ka!
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Xia! Ta! Embrace the ice! My apologies! Ha! Do your master's bidding! Ra! Him! Xia! Ra! Xia! Xia! Ra! Ha! Fa! Yeah! Take flight! Huh? Hup! Ta! Yeah! Yeah! Ta! Ta! Witness the power of Gugwa! Hip! Chia! Ra! Ta! Hip! Ra! Ka! Chia!
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Sakura swirl! Yeah! Ta! Yeah! Ta! Yeah!
Unleash! Cryo incarnate!
Whoa! We're gonna fall!
No escape from fate.
Is everyone okay? Look! Cecilia's disappeared.
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Obey! Whirling snow! Rain outlines your fate. Take flight! Let me weave you a verse. My apologies. Submit. Embrace the ice. You're toast. No, my sword! Take flight! Do your master's bidding! Unleash! Obey! My apologies! Manifest! Sakura swirl! Rain cutter! By ordinance divine! Unleash!
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
My apologies. Not good. Kamisato art. Sometsu. Witness the power of Gugwa. Manifest! Unleash! Do your master's bidding! Obey!
Unleash! Manifest! Chia! Ha! Take flight! No, my sword! Unleash! My apologies! Embrace the ice! Submit! Whirling snow! Cryo incarnate! Rain cutter! My apologies! Kamisato art! Sometsu! Manifest!
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite? Is this it? Is this the... It's so huge! That's true!
Plaustrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may. Only after being activated does
Wow, SÄNG, you seem to...
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. I don't care for her stories most of the time.
Hold on a sec! If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able... But if we don't activate it, how...
Don't worry. I can handle the weight.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plaustrite sample this large must my safe.
That's right! Paimon, you gotta be extra careful.
I'll go on ahead with the plaustrite.
How is SÄNG able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building.
Oh my god, I can't.
How can she lift that massive rock?
Oh, mighty Adeptus!
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply. I'm going to award you full mark.
My name isn't important. I'm not. I was just delivering this for some other people.
Shenhe, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind. But I have to correct you on one.
Okay then, Miss Secretary.
In truth, it is the finest piece. If everything goes according to plan. As a side note, Lady Ningguang. Now, please excuse me, as you.
Shenhe, just.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? Whenever Paimon gets praised.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an adeptus, treat me with great deference and.
Yeah, 'cause that's how.
But I am not.
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting my.
Well.
No need.
You can't do that. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty.
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking.
Hi there! Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, so business is booming for me today. Very few...
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within... Here are your keys.
Shenhe, you should go get... Paimon's gonna go see if... Let's buy one for Shenhe, too!
All right. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear...
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? Let's go and say hi.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you...
So far, so good. Yeah!
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe.
Cool! So, what's her... Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of...
Her Adeptus name.
Don't all Adepti...
On this latter point, you are
Oh, right. What? You knew already?
Do you mean to say that she presents...
Well, to start with, her...
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remain. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand.
That sounds so...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only one dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She...
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day?
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding.
That's still so dangerous, though.
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe, however, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, the red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her Some. It is only by fate that people's paths may.
Oh, now Paimon gets it.
Huh. You dare draw such a fast. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is if she handles it admirably. One is. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One is occupied in.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up.
A blade and...
Hey! So, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you.
Oh? How did you...
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep. I was worried that something may have happened to you. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around. After all, Master...
Sorry, Shenhe.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you. Still, for this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real... Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human...
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails.
Great! Well, now that we're all... But before we do that, let's go to the building site and... After all, Sunset Vermilionite is... Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhe. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Look! The Jade Chamber is... but it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey...
Given the enormous scale of the jade, before we find some suitable once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the remainder of the construction work is then...
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new material.
One moment. I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. Wait, I know you. Pleased to meet you. I'm Beto.
Beto? Are you here to join the Jade Chamber?
Sure am.
Huh. So even though it's rare...
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yun...
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler. I'm sure you've heard of them before. And this is...
Shenhe.
Good. Miss Yun is also here for the content.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, to be honest with you all, I am...
Wow. So it looks...
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe.
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her.
In that case, Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants, instead of competing against each other, we could...
Sounds great, but...
The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, how'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yunjin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry.
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've...
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll... I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the Divine Damsel of I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Rain outlines your fate.
I came to Mount Tianeng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepta...
The divine damsel of devastation... What's the story about?
It's the story of a girl.
Cool. A hero story?
The legend first arose in this area. It is in that village. There was a loving... The wife was out collecting herbs. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, if you want...
What a nasty piece of work!
But the monster was so terrible and so... Just while they were discussing whose child would be given...
No!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an... Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti. And so... destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was... I'm not sure she deserves...
I've never Opera is always an interpretation of the... When my father wrote the script for this...
I think it's a great story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! This should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Sabrosa symposium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Huh. He didn't seem...
Hello, sir. We were...
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhua, Yunjin.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Sabro. This place is deserted now. No one ever...
Huh? You know that...
Thank you, kind sir. Well, don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intent.
Okay, then let...
What's this? So, now that I think about it, she does. So that's why I've been getting, according to this text, and she didn't volunteer. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now, So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent... His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. Still, I do wonder what the connection...
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Sabrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Sabrosium! Let's go back and tell Shenhe...
One year when I was back visiting, I heard I was a very close friend of your father's. I bring flowers back here every year.
Apologize for what? If you'd... There is nothing he wouldn't have done.
Do you still...
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my... So if you ask me how I feel about...
It must have been so tough.
Shenhe! We're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. I'll tell you more about the old...
Thanks, mister! We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look! This tells us how to...
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you just now, in the village.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth.
It's okay. I like your... My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others, so I hope that one day... But I've never thought this way before.
Don't worry. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to be...
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! We can't let someone else beat us...
So, this is a day in the life of the
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Oh.
So...
This is some top-quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end. Guess now it's my time.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never...
Leave the wonder course to me. I'll work... Don't worry.
Much obliged, Master Zhang.
I'll sort that out.
Oh?
Yes. I have been... When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepta. Master also said she hoped that I can... Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after.
Without knowing the ins and outs, but now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use you...
Fine by me. I'm actually curious.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects in...
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there.
Ad Astra...
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh! All three of you found them. The Wonder Cores and Adepti Sigil. I hereby announce that the winners of this...
What? It's over already?
So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the
Huh? Where's Beto?
Captain Beto has some business to attend to.
Alright then, guess we'll head up. This has been a
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now. Thank you all.
Yeah.
Miss Yun.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear you.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that the Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city?
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
A traveler, SÄNG, Paimon.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify.
Wow. You're a mind reader.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you. If you want to know how to make money.
Wow. Paimon.
Your question was written all over your face. So I promise you that should you one day require finance.
Oh, great! No more questions from us. SÄNG.
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have any.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just don't waste it.
Lady Ningguang, do you think...
Now that isn't it. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. So, the key is whether or not you yourself... Yes. To become perhaps someone you've met, or something you've in short. Everyone...
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn.
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked. It's not gonna be easy to deal with.
Don't worry. I have made...
Glad to hear it. Watch your back.
Beidou? Ningguang? What...
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform. At that time, I dreamed. My wish has not changed to this very day. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue, and I hope that you can all let the Ascension ceremony commence! Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex by
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too!
Unleash!
Your life is mine.
Manifest! By ordinance divine! Sakura swirl!
I will not stand for this!
Obey! Whirling snow! No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse. Time to act. Manifest! You will regret this! Give up. shall not yield! Unleash! Obey! Cryo incarnate!
She's getting away!
I'm just a little exhausted. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't. Don't worry. She's not.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with.
Good.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and...
Thank you.
Thanks to the medical supplies you... Of course, we owe huge thanks to this on behalf of the entire Millilith.
Great. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though.
Let the soldiers recuperate.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well,
that I do not deny. However, final victory was... If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis, and hence on balance. One finds your performance during this trial...
While the position of Tianquan remains...
ShtsNG. One saw you secretly venture out from the... Hopefully this trip to...
Yes. I feel happier than I...
Good. Traveler, please take good care. In fact, one has...
There'll be...
Oh. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you.
Please, have a good rest. We must celebrate both the completion...
Wow! Everyone's already seated! It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber.
All of you here are my distinguished guests. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help your...
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing.
Sure have. Honest, I hear she's going to perform the Divine Damsel of...
Hey! Look!
批冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think?
It was beautiful.
It was wonderful.
You're welcome. Thanks to the play has an ending, but life goes on.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of... Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The divine damsel? Let me pull up a chair, all right.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone.
Uh-oh, this feels all too familiar.
Hey!
Calm down, SÄNG. Calm...
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.